Good morning, fellow farmers, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. We are in the second episode. If you haven't seen the first episode yet, the link will be in the description. Do go check it out. And it is basically where we buy this farm we own here. In the very first episode, we start with $0. Absolutely no money, just with that beautiful old truck. Why is my mouse struggling? Beautiful old truck over there. And we end up buying this field or this farm, including those silos, on the very first episode. It was a great day. And we did a lot of contract work, which is what we're going to do today again. Now, I want to check something quickly. Yes. All right, cool. This tractor is still here. It was here in August. We're in September now. And my goal for this episode is to buy this tractor. So we're going to have to do a couple more contracts, just because we can't actually do anything on here first. Because of how Farming Simulator 25, all the tractors are way too expensive, even the old ones. And there aren't enough mods out with older tractors and cheaper tractors in. We kind of have to do contracts, pretty much. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the contracts area, and we're going to have a look at what we have here. So cultivating, we've got some cultivating. That's a pretty good job. It's probably going to take us a while, but that is a pretty big job there. And what else? Harvesting. We don't have many big harvesting jobs. Sowing, wood transport. I am going to try. There's a baling job there that just literally just popped up. Ooh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna probably accept this one. That's a pretty good income there. So we're gonna borrow this. And cultivating one, I'm kind of looking at this. So one of you guys mentioned that if you get 2 cultivating jobs, you could potentially be using the same equipment for the 2 jobs. So that's one thing I want to look at. So we're going to test that. And then the other one comment that stood out to me was the fact that one of you mentioned that with the wood transport jobs, essentially all it is the wood stacked up next to the road, and we go pick it up and drop it off somewhere. So we're going to do that as well. We're going to start with that job that we have here, which is the baling job. I know we've done a baling job in the previous episode, but it is a pretty good paying job compared to the others. That is a pretty good one, apart from the wood transport ones. The wood transport ones are pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to jump straight into the tractor over here, and we're going to get everything loaded up. I do need to remember that we've actually still got the fertilizer here, which is great for us for the future. And we do have $8,000. So we've only need, what, $36,000 to get this done, which is obviously not ideal, but we're going to get it done. Today, the goal is to get our first tractor. Fortunately, we can't really do anything until we get that first tractor, so we're going to have to do it. Where am I even going? I feel like there should be a field flashing. There we go, 22, field 22. So we're going to take a left turn here. First right, straight on. As soon as we hit the town, take a left. That's pretty close to where we were before. That's field 12 is where we went to in the first episode where we bailed. So this should be pretty interesting. I don't think we're gonna be spending too much time. It's not a massive field, so let's get to it. I have to say, this map early morning with all the fog is very, very nice. And I do like the fact that the fog is more so over the river, and as soon as you come into the town, it's not as much, which is pretty good. I am going against the traffic again, because YOLO. And that's just how I work, you know, that's how we roll in this life, town, you know, whatever. All right, and we could go up there, but I am going to go up this next one, because I think, it looks like at least, that literally stops right next to the field, which it does, and it's straw again. All right, that's a bit boring. Sorry about that, everybody, but that's okay. That is okay. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna get this done fairly quick. It's a small field for $5,000. To be fair, that's a pretty good income considering the size of this field. So this should be a fairly quick job. One of the things you guys mentioned as well in the comments. Thank you all so much for the comments, by the way. But one of the things that was mentioned is that you like a time lapse with a bit of lo-fi. So that is what you're gonna get today. Maybe not in every single job, but that is what you're gonna get now. This will be a quick little time lapse of me doing this, and yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. right, that is this job done. Now, that barely took any time at all. What I really liked, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but you could see from the top the ground deformation next to the swaths, which was really cool. I love this. I love the ground deformation, the fog, it's so cool. Anyway, all right, that is that job done. So we're gonna hand that in once this is saved, and that should be a good little bit of money for us. So we collect that, $4,000. Great stuff. We'll have a look at the next couple of jobs. Now I'm thinking the cultivating job might be a good idea because it's a big job. It's right next to us, so we know the field, and although it probably will take a while, it's a big job, you know. So where we're at now, $13,000, we still need a lot. So ideally we just do whatever we can to get as much as we can. What's that? Field 11, that's pretty close to where we are. Field 12 is over here, so 11's up here. I don't know if they're worth it, to be honest. We'll do this one. We'll borrow this. And then I think what we might do is to use that equipment on the other field. We'll see. We'll see if it works, right? So let's jump into this tractor. Wow, look at that cultivator. This is going to be a fun little job. I am not even going to bother with the front weight. All right. Oh, wrong way. All right, let's go. We're going to go same route. So take a left here. We're going to take our first right. Fairly straightforward. We might actually try and cross the river. I don't know if we can, but we're gonna give it a shot. You know, you'll only know if you try. Well, not river, it's the tiny stream thing. Didn't use my indicator there, but that's okay. I wanted to ask you guys a question. If you don't mind, tell me down in the comments below where you're watching this right now. Like, are you watching this on the toilet, in the bath? I have a friend that literally watches all these YouTube videos in the bath. That's not because he's a weirdo. Well, he is a weirdo, but that's mostly just because that's when he's got time. But yeah, so he always watches there. I always watch my reels on the toilet. So we're gonna cross this field because we can, and maybe just go on here. A little bit of an immersion, right? We're not just driving. I think we can cross this. I don't think this is very deep. Oh, look at the water splash. That's sweet. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, so let me know where you're watching this right now, whether, you know, at work or on the living room, on your TV, on your phone. Be interested to know. I'm interested to know. It will be interesting to know. And let's see how many of you are actually watching this or part of this on the toilet. Hopefully that also reminded you to go to the toilet. And while we're doing that, remember to hydrate, everybody. Remember to drink your water. All right, we're gonna jump straight into this. I'll see you throughout. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a time lapse or not, but we will see you throughout and or at the end. So let's get this job freaking done. All right, so we're at the last end here. I didn't show you any of that, to be honest, because it was just a long job, and I I just put some Linkin Park on, and I just got the work done, which was actually kind of nice. So it got me thinking, what do you guys do when, and I know I just asked you a question to put it in the comments, but what do you guys do when you're doing a big job like this that requires you to just literally just get your head down, get the work done, just drive continuously? Do you like listen to a podcast, or do you listen to music? I had the new album from Linkin Park on, which was actually I really like the music. I kind of like the woman's voice. She will never be Chester Benningfield, and you know, I'll always love the old school Linkin Park music, but it's pretty good, to be fair. It's quite catchy. Some of them is quite catchy music, so yeah, it's in my head now. But yeah, got me thinking, what do you guys do? So let me know down in the comments, what do you guys get up to when you have to do these long jobs? You know, do you listen to podcasts? Do you put something else on, like on the second screen or on your phone, you know, that you can maybe partially look at, like a show like The Office or something that you don't necessarily need to see, but you know, you experience it either way? Or do you listen to music? It's just interesting to see. I also wanted to mention how I really like the fact that there is very little, like we just finished it and we've got what, 2 meters left. There's very little room for error in these in the FS25 contracts, which I actually really like. I like the fact that there is, you know, we actually have to get it done. We have to get the whole field done, rather than, you know, in the FS22 there was a lot more room for error. You could literally just kind of do the very basic, do like 90% of the field, and that would be the contract done. But where with this, with FS25, you have to do everything, which I really like. It's not punishing at all. It just, there's a lot less room for error, which is cool. All right, so that is that contract done. Once this saves, we'll hand that in and we'll grab the money for that. I'm not going to be doing that cultivating jobs, the small ones. I did think about it, but the small ones, oh, there's another bale wrapping. Oh, there's actually another baling and a bale wrapping one as well, which is also very close. So we might do the bale wrapping one, but first I want to go have a look at this one. How much money we've got now? We got $20,000. Pretty good, pretty strong, to be fair. We're definitely going to be buying that tractor by the end of this this episode, or hopefully my ideal would be to do it midway through the episode so we can actually buy some, you know, or actually get our field worked a little bit. But we're going to accept this contract. Leasing machines are waiting for you at the shop. Happy days. We're going to jump straight into that. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. All right, we're going to jump straight into this, get this started, and get going. Oh, that's a 2-trailer one, so we should be able to just load everything on this one shot, you know? It's going to be a bit of a drive. It's going to be a cool drive, I think. I really like driving these things in this game. It's very, very cool, and, you know, I actually just like driving this in real life. I don't get much option. I haven't driven these in a good number of years, but I do actually have the license for these, so I do get to drive, or I did get to drive them for some time. All right, so let's have a look here. Where are we actually going? Pretty much straight and then cross. Oh, calm down, sir. Sir, I implore you to calm down. All right, we'll go straight and we'll cross over the highway, and then we'll pretty much drive to the end of that road, I think, if I remember correctly, and then take somewhere. We'll take a side road off. It's going to be pretty cool. Not very good at using these the cranes, but that will be a little bit of entertainment for you guys, so yeah, it's worth it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the first episode as well, as you have now seen it, or if you have seen it. Let me know if you kind of like that format or this one. This one's got a bit more time-lapsey, and I'm you know, I'm jumping through, I think, a lot more. But I'm trying to find what works for you guys. Like I've discussed with you, those of you that were on that stream, I discussed with you what I kind of want to do for the channel, and essentially it came down to making less content but better and longer content. And it is difficult sometimes to make better content, in the sense of it's cooler edits, etc. on Farming Simulator. You know, you can you know, maybe make the time lapse slightly different angles. But apart from that, there's not much we can do. You know, you still got to do the work, and very often the work just requires you to just sit in the tractor and do the work, you know. So let me know down in the comments if you like this one or just the previous one. The previous episode, for you, those of you that haven't seen it yet, is literally just a cut, as in I just show you all the important bits and where I basically talk to you guys. So with this one, you got time lapse, you got some music, and where some of the field work, so like the previous field, pretty much skip all of it because there's no point in showing that. Oh, we literally just got solid stuck on that. Well, that's not ideal. Why give me a truck? Oh, actually, it might have stuck in the tree. Yeah, I might have got, did I get stuck on the tree? Anyway, let me know, please. It's always helpful. It's nice to get some feedback from you guys. I want to give you what you enjoy from a content perspective. It's not always possible, but that's definitely the tree. I want to try at least and give you the content that I think you guys deserve. Anyway, I keep saying that, and that tree is... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I did get up. Okay, cool. I feel like... God. I did not think I'd be able to actually cut that. Although I think I do have a... mod that allows that. Right, we're just gonna have to clear this road a little bit. Right, chuck that down there. Bye, tree. Timber. And there's another one, I think. We'll try without cutting too many trees. My mouse is stupid. There we go. At least we got through that one. All right. And it's just up front. Oh, this might be a problem. No, we're making it. I'm probably going to hit another tree. Yeah, so it looks like there's some logs up here, which is handy. Look at that. All right, cool. So this shouldn't be too difficult. Probably going to regret saying that. But we'll see. So I'll need to figure out how to actually work this. So mount fender. What does that mean? Don't know what that means. All right, so we'll keep going. Nope. G will unfold this. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, we're actually in it. All right. Okay, this is gonna be funny, everybody. So I might not show you every single thing happening here. But oh, let's lift it up. That one. Oh, come on, come on. That one lifted up. I do actually have a joystick for this computer, but it because of the mouse. This is a bit dodgy, but yeah, because of I don't really have the space on the desk for it, to be honest. So yeah, don't know if we're gonna actually be able to pick any of this up. Oh yeah, actually that's pretty good. Now how on earth? Ooh, oh no, please don't tell me I have to do one at a time. This is gonna be a long job, everybody. We'll call it the long drop log loader. Because of my mouse being broken, really need to invest in a better mouse, don't I? Half of the time this doesn't actually work as intended. And can I lift it any higher? Yeah, I can. Hey, I did it. All right, cool. Come on, mouse. Half of the time it doesn't pick up the mouse movement, so I might actually, just before we continue with this job, just get a better mouse plugged in, because this is terrible. Although that's a pretty good job, I have to say. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that. But yeah, this mouse is it's going to ruin me at this rate. But that's pretty damn perfect. Look at that. That's literally on the edge. Look. Look, literally on that one. Oh, so close. But that's just because the log's shorter. Anyway, that was sweet. That was sweet work. I'm very happy with that. All right, I am probably gonna be getting another mouse into this one. And then I'll get this job done, because I don't think anybody wants to witness this. Oh my word, what is going on? That way, and maybe lift it a little bit there. Then further on, I want to try and grab it in the center, and then lower it maybe a little bit more. Oh, not that way. Yep. Get good. Down. Is it gonna grab it? I don't think so. Oh, it's grabbing too. Come on, you can do it. Lift it up. Lift it. Other way. Lift it. Oh yeah, it got to. I think that one's gonna fall though. I'd be very surprised if that actually holds on all the way. Come on, lift it up. There we go. All right, that should be good. Try and go nice and slow. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. That's pretty good. Now, I could probably have just dropped it there, but I want to try and get... Oop, other way. This way. Get that bang on there. It's gonna take a bit of practice. Actually, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll just leave it there. Open up, drop. Sweet. All right. I am actually really enjoying this. It takes a little bit of concentration, and with the mouse it's frustrating, but imagine the joystick is stuck. Somebody left their breadcrumbs in it. You know, it's a rental. It's quite possible that somebody didn't clean it properly afterwards. So we're gonna go with that, right? Lift it up to see if we can get two more again. Come on, mouse. And I think this, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. And the angle is a little bit difficult sometimes to understand where it's going. Kind of want to try and get in between there. Yeah, like that, like that. Yep, exactly. Exactly. All right, and we're going to close it. Oh, beautiful grip. Beautiful grip on both. Beautiful. All right. Oh, other way. Keep making that mistake. This is going to take a while. I am fairly confident of this. All right, this is the last one I'll load that you guys have to live through. I know a lot of you are saying, please, please, please do not show us all of this. And I won't. I'm not going to be mean to you. Don't worry. I want to turn that just a tad. I'm going to lower it. Look at that. I mean, I'm pretty happy, to be fair. I feel like I'm doing better than I've done ever before with using logging equipment. Yeah. I'll get this done and I'll see you guys when I'm on the route. Okay, and we are on the last two logs here, which is almost done. I should be able to grip this with just the one grip here. Just want to go a little bit forward, and as you can see, I'm pretty much not necessarily smooth. Sometimes my brain still messes up, but for the most part I'm actually pretty squared away with this, to be fair. I don't know why. It seems like this side, you look at that, it slants down, so I don't know why that happened, but that's okay. It is what it is. We are almost done with this. Twist a little bit. Oop, other way. Oop, oop, oop. I'm on the roof. All right, just lift it a little bit more. I don't know if we can. Nope. I keep my mouse. The problem. This is the problem. This is why I think a joystick is better. I can't pull straight back. I pull straight back at an angle, which is really annoying, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, we are on. I'm gonna unfold this. Can we do? Oh yeah, we can. Sweet. And that one. Cool. All right. And oh, not that one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That actually. Ooh, there's a keyboard button. That might actually be easy. Anyway, fold it. And then fold it. Oop. Okay, we're gonna have to get out because that thing's gonna crush us. Is it gonna crush us, or is it gonna put us back into the truck, the cabin? We are back in the cabin. All right, cool, sweet. We are on our way. I like the slow move transition to it, and all of the wood is loaded. That took, geez, that took about an hour, maybe a bit more in game. I can't remember where we started, but it's been a while. It's been about 16, 17 minutes IRL time. Can we go? We can drive around. I don't necessarily want to be doing that. Where do we have to deliver it? No, I kind of want to turn around, don't I? All right, we're gonna have to try and turn around here. This is, oh man, it's double articulating axles. This is not gonna go well. All right, I think I'm gonna have to go this way. And ooh, actually, let's just double check. So if I go this way, I think around might be better, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go around. So, oh, and there it is. Oh, screw it. We're gonna have to go this way. All right, that's all right. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to kind of drive down these sharp curves because they are quite sharp. Should be all right for us as long as we don't go too far over to the left side or to the slope side of the hill. And it doesn't look like we'll have any trouble with the trees. So, and it at least takes us, it's the shorter route. from the big long round route, but I would have liked to be able to turn around. Anyway, it is what it is. We are driving downhill. It's going pretty fast, and we'll be there in no time. No time at all. All right, so I'll see you guys when we're unloading the wood. Interested to see if this is it. It's a fairly easy job, to be fair. It just takes a while to load it, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm a massive fan, just because the mouse is a bit terrible. Maybe we do a deal, right? If this video gets 2,000 views, I'll get a new mouse for this computer, as if that's any benefit to you guys. But you know, it's a bit of a goal for myself, basically, to justify buying a new mouse. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. first bale, everybody. That was actually pretty quick, to be fair. I don't know, like maybe 10 minutes? I don't know. That was very quick. I didn't look at the time when I started the job, but that was super, super quick, which is awesome. And we're probably going to use the same baler, or the same wrapper, sorry, to go to, well, it is the other field job, I think. I can't remember. Let's see where that is. We're going field 15. So let's see. Oh, okay. So it's fairly straightforward to get to. We'll just get on this road, take a, well, we'll go that road. That road I've taken multiple times today. So yeah, fair. Oh, that worked. All right, let's unfold this or fold this, because otherwise we might be hitting some things that we shouldn't. That's pretty cool how that works, isn't it? Anyway, I was listening to Linkin Park again. I was specifically listening to Over Each Other. Actually, yeah, we're maybe like 4 or 5 minutes. No, yeah, I listened to 2 songs. Excuse me? There was a stop sign right there. I kind of knew that was going to happen. But anyway, yeah, so Over Each Other is what I listened to now. It was a sick song. It was the last one that's played. And then the next one that I'll be listening to is Heavy is the Crown, which is also a very cool song. Let me know down below what you think about the Linkin Park new album and about the fact that they're carrying on. I do like it. I'm quite happy with the fact that they're carrying on with the music and, you know, continuing almost the legacy that Chester Benningfield created and started, rather than just giving up, you know what I mean, or starting something new. I like the fact that they're carrying on with something that he was a big part of. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna go through the town. I don't want to drive across the field anymore. I didn't actually enjoy doing that. I kind of felt, it's a shortcut, but then I felt bad immediately. I don't know why. Nobody's actually negatively affected by it, but it is what happened. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick to the roads for now, and we'll get this job fairly quickly done. It shouldn't take too long, and then we're definitely, well, that's 2 contracts. We're definitely gonna then buy the tractor. Hopefully we get to a point, or hopefully quickly we get to a point where we can start making a lot of money. I don't know how we're gonna exactly make money, because with that size field, if we're gonna be making, you know, I don't know, do what's the word I'm looking for, arable, so as in wheat and all of this stuff, it's gonna be a very, very, very slow slog to making money with that. So I'm thinking we'll make a rule where we can do as many contracts as we want, but we're not allowed to lease any equipment. So all of the equipment that we use, we have to buy, apart from the contracts, obviously. But all the equipment that we use on the farm, we have to buy, which means that we'll just be doing a lot of contracts, and in between all of that, we'll make our own farm work. And it'll get to, oh man, this doesn't work. There's no through road. We definitely cannot drive through that. I'm gonna have to drive around. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. I should have paid attention when I was looking at it. But basically all that means is that we'll do some contracts, and in between all the contracts we'll be working our fields and our farm until we get to a point where, you know, we maybe own a couple of fields, and the work on the farm takes too long for us to be able to do any work on contracts, which would be great if we get to that point, because that would mean that we're a successful farmer, you know. So far it's been 1 month, and although we are doing a lot of contracts, I've actually been really enjoying it, and I hope that you guys are as well. Let me know down, again, so many things you need to tell me in the comments, but it's the only way I really get feedback from you if I don't live stream, and live stream just doesn't quite work as well. Just from a recording perspective, I don't get to, you know, give you the best experience, because I'm always talking about other things and talking to other people about other things, you know, talking about my armor milsim unit, etc, etc. So I wanna it's better if I record it from a content perspective. So let me know down in the comments what you think with regards to that. You know, it's not ideal, but it's going to be a very, very slow and almost boring process if we just use the field, you know. And we I've done too many series, or tried too many series, where I constantly have to lease equipment to be able to make the farm work, but that ends up meaning that we just lease equipment and we never actually get anywhere. If we had cheaper equipment, then that would be a different story. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. We'll carry on as I'm doing now, and until you guys say you're sick of it or you want me to, you know, stop doing contracts, and then I might stop doing contracts. No guarantee, but I might. Anyway, this field should not take a long time at all, and I'm gonna get listening to some more Linkin Park, so I'll see you at the end. The last bale is finally done, and those two contracts are now completed. So we're going to hand that in. That is collect and also collect 12,000. That was $20,000. So we're at $53,000. Jeez Louise, that is insane. All right. So one thing that is my concern here, right? So let's say we buy this tractor. Actually, which can go higher? So both of these can only go 90 horsepower, which would cost, if we go to the 90 horsepower, still $32,000. It's still fairly cheap, right? Which would be great. But my concern with this is if we do, that's 116 horsepower. Yeah, if we do that, let me show you my biggest concern. We've run into this before. The lowest horsepower that we can work with is this one, 110 horsepower. Everything else is higher, unfortunately, which is ridiculous. Even with planters, the lowest we can get is 160, I want to say 150. Yeah, so from that perspective alone, there is almost no point in buying a tractor that cannot go up to at least 110 horsepower, you know, which this one can. But if we do that, if we buy this, I mean, it's minuscule. If we do that, that's another 120. That's more expensive than the other one. So this is really the only option we've got. And this is what I mean with the mods that we've currently got on FS25 is we just don't have the right, you know, options or cheaper options. Like if you think about how old this tractor is, for $45,000, that is a lot. We've done this in a previous series. Like you can, you know, we've lowered the amount. I think I Googled it, if I remember correctly. I Googled the amount of money it cost in today's day and age, and we, for that exact tractor, and then we essentially just gave us the money back to make it more realistic. I'm not going to do that here because, you know, it's a bit more challenging. And I mean, this tractor is still available and it goes up to 130. What would it, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. What would it cost? Let's say, for example, we do go up to, that's another $17,000 on top of that, just to go to 130, which I don't think is worth it, you know. To go up to 120, which is only 4 horsepower higher than the John Deere, is $12,500 extra. It's almost better to just buy that John Deere. I'm fairly confident. I'm pretty sure it is better to just buy this one, which doesn't have a front loader attacher, but we could potentially add one on, which then in the future, we have that double function. You know, it's also got the front attacher, which is very handy. It's got the rear, obviously, stuff there. So I think this is what we're going to have to do. $46,000. It's a lot of money, but it'll be ours. And we can do a lot of stuff with it. And what we might even be able to do is maybe on the next episode, focus on a next target. So maybe, I don't know, maybe a bale wrapper. Or maybe not a bale wrap, maybe a cultivator, something we're actually going to use, and then we can do contracts with it, which gives us a little bit more money. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to have to do. This is what we're going to have to do. All right, so we're going to make this, let's see, type that one. I don't think this costs anything. So let's call it farm. Yeah, I mean, that works, right? Or we want to make it MARIN. That's perfect. That's literally perfect. Color wise, let's go for a nice green, a military green. We'll do that one. And okay, does that cost? Ooh, that's another. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh no, that is with the yeah. That's not actually extra. Okay, cool. Let's buy this tractor. I think that's all we want to do. Yeah. All right, we now own our own very own tractor. Look at this beaut, everybody. Look at it. Just look at it. It is so cool. And it says marine at the front. Does it say marine at the back? It says marine at the back. Look at that. That's sweet. All right, we have our very first tractor. We've still got $7,000 left, which is not enough to do anything with it, but we do have it. It is there. It is in our bank. And that is a very successful episode there, if you ask me. We've gotten, we started with the goal of buying this tractor, but we obviously realized that that would be a stupid decision. And we bought our own, a brand new John Deere. Ooh, stop. Oh, that was very close. Bought our own, very own first tractor, brand new. I mean, that's a big win. I think that's a big win. So we're going to drive to the farm. And then we're going to try and, yeah, I mean, have a look, maybe do another contract. I have no idea what the time is right now, but yeah, that there's still fog. Jeez, it's 12:52, people. Excuse me. Wait. Rude. Anyway, I do like the fact that they can do that. It's a bit more realistic. I don't even know if I'm driving the right way. I'm kind of just winging it at this point. I think it's up there to the front. No, actually, it's just up this road. It's just up there. Yeah. Cool. So I'm driving the right way. And this way you also get to see the road. I don't think you've seen the road driving here, have you? I don't think so. No, not yet. I do kind of like the marine bit there. That's kind of cool. Farmer marine. Yeah. I would have liked it if we could maybe do a small farmer on top of it, you know, like where it says the state usually. I think that would have been cool, but hey, just standard marine. It's all good. It is all good. All right. And yeah, I mean, we've got a truck, we've got a tractor. This is sweet. I am very happy with this. That's such a good episode so far. I've been having fun. I hope you guys have been having fun. And I know that it's not necessarily us farming on our farm yet, but we will get there. We will get there. We will definitely get there. Look at that. That's our truck over there, which we haven't actually used. Theoretically speaking, we could. Theoretically speaking, we could sell the truck. Now, I don't think we're gonna be selling the truck, because I don't think that'd be a good idea. Because we might still need that to, you know, transport some wooden, you know, other stuff with it. But we could, theoretically speaking, sell the truck. But look at that. We've got two things here. I'm gonna get ready for a thumbnail here, because I think this would be a good thumbnail. We move this slightly further front, like at an angle like this. What do you guys think? What do you think? All right. And something like that. Look at that. All right. Cool.